Somewhere, hidden amongst thorny brambles, is a little kingdom of elves and fairies. Everyone who lives here is very, very small.
I'm Ben Elf.
And I'm Princess Holly. Come on, let's play.
Wait for us.
Ben and Holly's Little Kingdom. Today's adventure starts at Mrs. Fig's magic school.
The Queen bakes cakes.
Hello, Mrs. Fig. Lovely autumn day, isn't it?
Yes, wise old elf. Only problem is the apples are starting to fall.
Wow, that was close.
So far, I've been lucky. They've all missed my magic school.
Oh, that one didn't miss.
Oh, dear. My poor magic school. Broken.
Well, you're a fairy. Can't you just mend it with magic?
No, magic always leads to trouble.
You don't like magic, do you, Mrs. Fig?
That's right, Holly. I want to mend the school the normal, sensible, safe way by using a builder.
Well, you're in luck. I'm a builder, but it won't be cheap. We're going to need bricks, cement, roof tiles.
I know. We'll have a cake stall. The money we make from selling cakes will pay for the repairs.
A cake stall? It sounds fun.
Let's tell everyone to get baking. Daddy! Daddy! An apple fell on Mrs. Fig's magic school.
And now the school has a big hole in it.
Oh dear, that's a shame.
Mrs. Fig is asking everybody to bake cakes to raise money.
Bake cakes? Well, don't tell your mother about that.
About what, darling?
Mrs. Fig is running a cake stall.
Oh, how exciting. I'll bake some cakes.
Really? There's no need.
Mrs. Fig needs them today.
Then I better start straight away.
Oh no.
What is it, Daddy?
Your mother is not very good at baking cakes.
Oh,
She bakes horrible cakes and she gets very upset if anyone doesn't like them.
Dum-de-dum-de-dee-dee-doo. That's odd. Who's in my kitchen? The Queen baking cakes!
Yes, Nanny Plum. Would you like to try a cake?
Maybe later. Cakes! Cakes! The Queen's baking cakes!
I know.
We'll have to leave the country. Pack a bag, everyone.
The Queen's cakes can't be that bad.
They're worse than bad. They're...
Cake time! Who wants to try my lovely cakes? I've got rock cakes, fudge cake and gingerbread.
They look lovely. In fact, they look too good to eat.
You don't want to eat them, do you? You think they're horrid.
No. I can't wait to try them.
Have a rock cake.
Ow!
Did you just say ow?
No, I said, oh.
Is it nice?
It's inedible. I mean, incredible. But maybe I'll save it for later.
Try the fudge cake.
Isn't it someone else's turn?
Don't you want my fudge cake?
Of course I do.
What do you think? Tasty?
Are you all right, Daddy?
My mouth is stuck.
What's he saying?
I'm saying my mouth is stuck.
Oh, I think his mouth is stuck shut.
That was horrific.
You think the fudge cake is too sticky, don't you? You hate it.
No, of course not, darling. It's, amazing.
Oh, good. Try the gingerbread. Dunk it in your coffee. That will make it all soft and yummy.
The coffee's just rolled off it. It's completely dry.
Take a bite.
You know, maybe I'll save this one for later too.
OK, well, I can't stand around chatting. I've got loads more cakes to bake.
Rock-hard rock cakes, super sticky fudge, waterproof gingerbread.
We'll have to warn the whole of the living Mum, the Queen's baking cakes!
Ah! The Queen's baking cakes!
Oh, no!
I can't eat one of those cakes again.
No one can eat them and survive.
Hello! Cake time, everyone!
Yes, but you shouldn't have troubled yourself, Your Majesty. We already have lots of cake.
You don't want my cakes!
Oh, yes, we do.
You think they're horrible, don't you?
Of course we don't.
Oh, good then. I'll put them here. That should raise lots of money to mend your school, Mrs. Fig.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Maybe I should have used magic to mend the school. It would have been less dangerous.
Keep clear of the cakes. No one eat them.
Ooh, cakes.
Wait!
Yow! What kind of a cake is that?
It's a rock cake. Queen Thistle baked it.
Oh, the Queen baking again.
The fudge cake glues your mouth shut.
And the gingerbread is waterproof.
Incredible! What can these things be made of? I want to do some tests on these cakes. This machine tests how strong things are. Let's start with something very weak, like this egg. The egg had a strength of 1. Now let's try a brick. The brick had a strength of 5. Now let's try the Queen's rock cake.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
It's reached 11.
11? Nothing has gone to 11 before. Stand back, everyone!
The cake broke the machine.
That cake is the strongest substance known to man.
The fudge cake stuck Daddy's mouth shut.
Let's test how sticky it really is.
Stop, wise old elf! Don't touch the fudge cake! You'll be stuck to it forever!
Okay, let's just say the Queen has created the stickiest substance known to man.
What about the gingerbread?
Daddy dipped it in his coffee and it stayed dry.
Let's see how waterproof it is. Amazing! The most waterproof substance known to man.
These cakes must be locked away. They must never be eaten.
Not eaten, no. But maybe they can be used for something else.
I do hope I've made enough cakes. What if they need more for the cake stall?
Trust me, they won't want any more cake. More cake, please. Really?
Yes, as many as you can bake.
And fudge cake.
And gingerbread.
Oh, goody. They love my cakes. I'd better get baking.
Who's eating all these cakes?
Eating them? No one's eating them.
So why do you want more?
These cakes are the perfect building material. The rock cakes are super strong bricks.
We're gluing them together using the super sticky fudge cake.
And then the super waterproof gingerbread makes great roof tiles.
Amazing! But of course, you must never tell the Queen.
Never tell the Queen what? Oh, Mrs. Fig, you've mended the school, so you managed to raise enough money by selling my cakes.
Let's just say your cakes were a great help.
Yes, 3 cheers for Queen Thistle. Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip.
Hang on. These bricks look just like my rock cakes.
Yes.
And this cement is just like my fudge cake. It is my fudge cake.
Oh, no!
At least she hasn't spotted the roof.
And the roof tiles are my gingerbread. You didn't want to eat my cakes.
Well, they're not really for eating, are they, darling?
Not if you want to survive.
I thought everybody liked my cakes, but nobody did. I wish I'd never baked a single cake.
But, Mummy, if we hadn't baked any cakes, we wouldn't have mended the school.
Holly is right. It's only because of your baking the magic school is fixed.
I suppose that's true.
Hooray for Queen Thistle!
In fact, we could do with some cakes to finish the chimney, if you don't mind baking some more.
Could you make some bricks for my house?
I want to build a patio. Do you do paving slabs?
Well, I suppose I could.
Do you do drain pipes?
Do you do MDF?
Everyone loves my mummy's cakes.
Somewhere, hidden amongst thorny brambles, is a little kingdom of elves and fairies. Everyone who lives here is very, very small.
I'm Ben Elf.
And I'm Princess Holly. Come on, let's play.
Wait for us.
Ben and Holly's Little Kingdom.
Today's adventure starts at Mrs. Witch's house.
The witch competition.
Thank you for helping tidy my house, Nanny Plum.
No problem, Mrs. Witch. My goodness, what a lot of cobwebs. Let's magic them away.
Lovely. I don't know what I'd do without you, Nanny.
But, Mrs. Witch, why can't you just use your own magic to tidy your house?
The thing is, I don't do much magic these days. I'm retired.
Meow.
Still got your mangy old cat, I see.
Don't be rude about Moggy.
I say cat, but it's just a bag of fleas, really.
Leave him alone. I'm warning you.
And he's smelly.
Mrs. Witch, you've turned Nanny to stone.
So you can do magic.
Only if I'm cross. Nanny was being very rude about my cat.
Can you turn Nanny back?
If she says sorry,
Sorry.
and say sorry to Moggy.
Sorry, Moggy. Oof. I forgot she's so touchy about her cat.
Hello, are you Mrs. Witch?
That's me.
I'm Wendy Witch.
Hello, Wendy Witch.
I'm so excited to be standing here with you. You're famous.
Am I?
I was brought up on stories of you doing the fastest spells in the West.
That was all a long time ago. I'm retired now.
And what a lovely witchy house. I can't believe I'll be living here.
What was that?
I'll be living in your house.
But there's only room in this house for one witch.
Yes, now you're retired, you'll be going to the old witch's home. You'll be very happy there. It's full of other old witches, watching telly all day.
You know, when I said I was retired, I meant I'm not retired. Goodbye. That was close.
Sorry to bother you again, but since there's only room for one witch around here, we'll have a witch competition. The winner stays, the loser goes.
Oh, yes, of course.
A witch competition needs a judge. Someone important.
My daddy is a king. Is that important enough?
A king will do nicely. Let's go and meet this daddy of yours. Hello, Your Majesty.
Ah!
I'm Wendy Witch.
Oh, hello, Wendy Witch.
We're having a witch competition and we need someone important and wise to be the judge.
That'll be me. I'm very important and wise.
If Mrs. Witch loses, she'll have to leave her house.
Daddy, you have to make sure Mrs. Witch wins.
I'm sorry, Holly, but I'm the judge and I have to be fair and above board.
I suppose there's a first time for everything.
When does the competition start?
At high noon.
I haven't got a chance against Wendy Witch. I haven't been in a witch competition for years.
What happens in a witch competition?
There's a spell contest, broomstick riding and jam making.
Well, your jam smells quite nice.
See, I've lost my touch. Witch jam is supposed to be horrible.
Don't worry, we'll help you make it horrible.
What if you put in some snail slime?
Snail slime? Yes, that could do it.
And some worm poo.
Yes, that would make it taste awful.
You see, you can win. Now let's tackle the broomstick riding.
I haven't ridden my broom in years. It's forgotten all its training. Here, boy. Good broom. Oh, come here, you silly old stick.
Oh, dear.
Let's try spells. Mrs. Witch, you did the fastest spells in the West.
Right, Mrs. Witch. Turn these cans into frogs.
I'm trying, but I can't do it.
I'm afraid she's past it.
Past it?
She can't even turn a can into a frog. She might have been good at magic once, but now she's a bit of a has-been.
Has been? I'll show you.
Mrs. Witch, you turned Nanny into a frog.
That's because Nanny got me annoyed.
Oof! If you can do magic like that in the competition, you'll be fine.
So just remember to get cross with Wendy Witch.
But she's so friendly and nice.
It's your only chance to win.
OK, I'll try to be cross.
It's high noon. Let the witch competition begin. First, jam making.
Why are they all staring at me?
You're the judge, darling. They're waiting for you to taste the witch's jam.
Oh, what's in it?
Slug, mostly, with a hint of bat and spider eggs for crunch.
Ew! That's the most disgusting thing I've ever tasted.
Thank you.
No, my jam, Your Majesty.
Yes. Why should I have all the fun? Isn't it someone else's go?
Daddy, you're the judge, so you must taste both jams.
Of course I must. Lucky me. Ugh! They both taste equally revolting. So, the jam making is a draw.
Hooray! And now, broomstick flying.
Yeehaw! That was really good.
Now it's Mrs. Witch's turn.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Right, she's held on.
Yee-haw!
She's riding the broom brilliantly.
I declare the broomstick riding a draw.
Now for the spell contest.
Mrs. Witch!
Where are you going?
To the old witch's home. I can't win a spell contest.
Yes, you can.
You turned Nanny to stone.
And you turned her into a frog.
Well, Nanny Plum makes me so cross.
Just remember to be cross with Wendy Witch.
But she's so polite and charming.
She wants to put you in the old witch's home.
And live in your house.
You're right. Remember, I'm cross. Remember, I'm cross.
Let the spells begin. The witch that turns the other to stone is the winner.
Remember, I'm cross. Remember, I'm cross.
Mrs. Witch, it's been such a thrill to be in a competition with you.
Remember, I'm... Oh, thank you, dear. You're so nice.
She's turned Mrs. Witch to stone.
That's it! I've won! I'll be the Little Kingdom's witch. I'll really enjoy working with you, King Thistle.
Working with me?
Oh, yes. I've got big plans for the Little Kingdom.
Oh, dear. She sounds like a bit of a bossy boots.
Meow. And Mrs. Witch's mangy old cat will have to go.
Did you see Mrs. Witch move?
She can't move. She's been turned to stone.
He really is a flea-bitten old thing. He smells awful.
I'm really cross. You leave my Moggy alone.
Wow, Mrs. Witch turned the other witch to stone. So, I suppose Mrs. Witch is the winner.
We knew you could do it.
Shouldn't you turn Wendy Witch back now?
She was very rude about my Moggy. But if she says sorry,
Sorry.
and sorry to Moggy,
Sorry, Oggy. Thanks. You're just amazing, Mrs. Witch. I've never seen anyone break out of a stone spell before.
and you're a very polite and clever young witch, mostly.
Well, as they say, this town ain't big enough for the both of us. So I'll be moving along. Bye.
I'm glad Mrs. Witch won.
The little kingdom wouldn't be the same without Mrs. Witch.
Yes, mind you, Wendy Witch did have a point about the cat. It does rather smell, and it's...
What was that?
It, is a most lovely pussycat.
Thank you, King Thistle. I do love my Moggy.
Meow.
Somewhere, hidden amongst thorny brambles, is a little kingdom of elves and fairies. Everyone who lives here is very, very small.
I'm Ben Elf.
And I'm Princess Holly. Come on, let's play.
Wait for us.
Ben and Holly's Little Kingdom. Today's adventure starts at the little castle.
Journey to the centre of the earth.
Hello, Mrs. Fotheringill. Have you come to teach Daisy and Poppy?
Yes, Nanny Plum, and this time I am not going to let Daisy and Poppy get the better of me.
That's the spirit. She's doomed.
My Dolly. Hello. Dolly. Fothergill.
Mrs. Fotheringill is here to give the twins their lesson.
Are you sure you really want to do that, Mrs. Fotheringill? We'd quite understand if you...
Oh, no, I have thought long and hard about it, and what happened last time was not the twins' fault. It was my fault.
But the twins zap you to the South Pole.
Only because I didn't give the little darlings enough trust. If you trust a child, they will repay your trust. Now, Daisy and Poppy, let's start this lesson as we mean to go on. Let's just open our picture books and...
What are they doing to her up there?
The last time she taught the twins, they made her disappear.
All they found was her shoes. Disappear!
Now, Daisy, I know that deep down you're good and you'd never make me disappear.
Disappear.
Ah, good. They've gone quiet.
Quiet isn't good. It means they're up to something.
I hope Mrs. Fotheringill is all right.
All that's left of her is her shoes.
Daisy, Poppy, where is Mrs. Fotheringill?
Gone. All gone.
Gone? My goodness! The twins are so wild and naughty. Where do they get it from?
Grandpapa Thistle is here.
There's your answer. Hello, everyone. Hello, Dad.
Grandpapa! Grandpapa!
Hello, my dears. I was just passing and I asked myself, why don't I take my grandchildren for a day out?
Hooray!
Hang on, Dad. Where were you thinking of taking the children?
I thought we'd visit a volcano.
I don't think climbing up a volcano is such a good idea.
We're not going to climb up it.
Oh, good.
We're climbing down inside it.
What? You can't take children into a volcano. It's too dangerous.
Is it? All right, then. How about lion taming? No.
What's wrong with a nice walk in the meadow?
I bet the twins would like to go down a volcano.
Yes, Grandpapa.
The twins are in disgrace today. They have been very, very naughty.
Ah, what have the little darlings done?
They've only made their teacher disappear.
Oh, that nice Mrs. Fotheringill?
Gone. All gone.
Daisy, Poppy, where have you sent your teacher?
Down.
Down to the kitchen?
Down, down.
Down to the cellar?
Very down.
You know what? I think Daisy and Poppy have sent Mrs. Fotheringill to the centre of the earth.
We have to rescue her.
Well, that's settled where we're going for our day out then. To the centre of the earth.
I saw the film of Journey to the Centre of the Earth. There were dinosaurs and lost tribes and everything.
Dinosaurs? In the centre of the earth? What nonsense!
It's true. I saw it on the telly.
How do we get to the centre of the earth?
We could just take the stairs.
Stairs?
Yes, there are secret stairs in the little castle that go down, down, down.
Ooh.
The stairs start from a secret entrance in the kitchen. We just have to press this large button.
Oh, I've always wondered what that button was for.
I built these stairs when I built the little castle. I asked myself, why have stairs only to the cellar? Why not to the centre of the earth?
You're a bit crazy, aren't you?
I'm not crazy. I'm completely bonkers.
Look, there's some writing on the wall.
It's runic writing, written by dwarves.
What does it say? Nanny, can you translate it?
It says, take these stairs down to the centre of the earth. At the bottom, you'll see dinosaurs.
Does it really say dinosaurs?
No, I made that bit up. But there will be dinosaurs. You'll see.
Are we nearly there yet?
No, Holly. We have to go past the roots of the plants, the drains, the giant spider caves. It's a long way to the centre of the earth.
So how many steps do we have to go down?
48 million trillion thousand.
Oh, no. My feet are tired already.
That's why I got the dwarves to put a lift in.
Doors opening.
Hold tight, everyone. The lift does go rather fast.
Doors closing. Going down.
My tummy!
This is fun! Brilliant!
Center of the earth. Doors opening.
Here we are, the centre of the earth.
It's a huge cave.
It's full of trees and giant mushrooms.
Yep, that's how it was on telly.
Well, one thing that's not here, dinosaurs.
There's one.
Oh.
See? The telly is always right.
But now that we're here, how do we find Mrs. Fotheringill?
Gaston can sniff Mrs. Fotheringill's shoes and find her.
Brilliant, Ben. Find Mrs. Fotheringill.
Good boy, Gaston.
I wonder where we'll find the lost tribe.
Lost tribe? What nonsense.
Whoa, look at that.
A lost tribe.
Told you.
They're elves and fairies, just like us.
Halt! Who journeys through our land?
We come from the surface of the mighty earth.
We welcome you, surface dwellers.
We thank you, O Lord of the underground.
Nanny, why are they speaking in that funny way?
That's how they speak on telly.
We bid you greetings.
Actually, we've come to get Mrs. Fotheringill.
Ah, the one we call teacher.
Yes, that'll be her.
Good morning, children. My name is Mrs.
Hello, Mrs. Fotheringill.
Oh, hello, everybody.
We're here to rescue you.
And we've brought your shoes.
Oh, my shoes. It's good to have them back. It's been very nice and peaceful down here, a bit like a holiday. But I will be glad to be back in my own little home.
Fothergill!
Ah, Daisy! Poppy! On the other hand, I think I'll stay here.
Young lady, do you want to be rescued or not?
Oh, I don't know. It's so hard to decide.
I'll make it easy for you.
Yes?
As Queen, I command you to come back.
Oh, well, in that case...
Right, mission accomplished.
Let's go home. Back to the lift, everyone.
Oh, no! Not that horrid lift again. My poor tummy.
There is another way up. We can go by balloon. Just need a basket. Abracadabra. All aboard. Goodbye, people of the underground.
We bid you farewell, surface dwellers.
See ya! Ah, floating gently up in a balloon sounds lovely and relaxing.
It certainly will be lovely and relaxing. If you can call hurtling through a volcano relaxing.
Volcano?
Of course. The volcano will take us straight up to the surface.
Dad, I said no volcanoes.
Oh, we'll be fine, as long as the volcano doesn't erupt. Whoops, seems to be erupting. Ah, well, here we go.
Oh, my tummy! This is fun! Whee!
Next stop, the little castle.
Now, Daisy and Poppy, say sorry to Mrs. Fotheringill for causing her so much trouble.
Sorry!
And do you promise to be good next time I teach you?
We promise.
Oh, they are sweet, really, aren't they?
She never learns. She's doomed.